Husband.
Yes, wife.
Let's read the Bible.
Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse?
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Hey, starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelation, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, neither of us was raised in Christian homes, so when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
The only thing we do know is that God is a dick. If you're interested in how we reached this shocking conclusion, start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, wife.
Yes, husband?
Tell me about Anchor.
The only thing I know is that Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
That's right. Anchor has the tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer.
You make it sound so easy.
It is. And when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast to listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, CastBox, Google Podcasts, and wherever else you like to listen.
How much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Free and easy. That's awesome.
Yep. Just download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
The guy picked another guy to lead the guys.
Actually, I'm glad you left that so open because
Okay.
I have something to clarify.
Okay.
Okay, so basically it was Saul was looking for his lost asses.
Yeah.
And Samuel was like, "You're going to be king."
Right.
And we were like, "Oh, that's cute," because he came from nowhere.
Yeah.
We were wrong. Right in the first sentence of 1 Samuel chapter 9, it says, there was a wealthy, influential man named Kish.
Okay.
And it was his son Saul.
But he said later that he was one of the lower people in the tribe of Benjamin.
Right.
Who is also a low tribe. So,
yeah, but
like, how does that correlate exactly?
Okay, I don't know. The tribe of Benjamin is clearly the smallest of the tribe.
Right, especially after.
Not a lot of, yeah.
Yeah.
But having said that, his father, Saul's father, was a wealthy, influential man.
Gotcha.
So,
okay.
I think that, speculation here, I think that Samuel was trying to have it both ways. He was like, okay, fine, if I have to choose somebody, not my sons, I'm going to choose somebody that I still pick somebody else's son. And he has the idea in his head that, if they come from the tribe of Benjamin, then maybe they're going to be shitty.
Well, and maybe he could control them or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Okay.
But anyway, just wanted to add that into the mix. We are about to read 1 Samuel chapter 10, but I want to remind everyone to go visit our merch store.
Yeah, definitely, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. And just click on the links to the merch store, and you'll find some of our podcasting gear there. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and get into this.
Okie dokie. Okay, 1 Samuel chapter 10.
Okay.
Then Samuel took a flask of olive oil and poured it over Saul's head.
Wait, what? What the fuck is that?
He's anointing him.
Oh, okay. But like a whole fucking flask? I'd be like, dude, couldn't you just put a few drops? Like, I don't know,
He's
like a whole thing?
anointing him. It's
right.
a thing.
I guess.
He kissed Saul and said, "I am doing this because the Lord has appointed you to be the ruler over Israel, his special possession."
I'm pretty sure he's appointing them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just,
Yeah. Yes, let us not forget. This is all a grift.
Right.
When you leave me today, continued Samuel.
Yes.
You will see 2 men besides Rachel's tomb at Zelzah.
Okay.
On the border of Benjamin. They will tell you that the donkeys have been found and that your father has stopped worrying about them and is now worried about you.
Ah.
He is asking, "Have you seen my son?" When you get to the Oak of Tabor.
Well, why do they need 2 guys standing there to tell him that? Like, is it just like, couldn't they have told his dad, like, yeah, he's fine, he's coming up soon, whatever.
This is the beginning of learning how to tell a proper story, and they're still filling their oats here.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so when you get to the oak of Tabor.
Sure.
You will see 3 men coming toward you who are on their way to worship God at Bethel.
Okay.
One will be bringing 3 young goats.
Yes. Okay.
Another will have 3 loaves of bread. What?
Okay.
And the third will be carrying a wineskin full of wine.
Yeah. For their sacrificing stuffy.
I want some wine. We should get some wine after this.
Got it.
They will greet you, these 3 guys, continued Samuel, and offer you 2 of the loaves of bread, which you are to accept.
Oh.
What if I don't want it?
I mean, but you were to accept them.
Okay. Thank you. Do I have to eat them now?
Is he like proving his like psychicness through God type thing here?
He's just giving them instructions.
This is like one of those things where they're like, see, they said it would happen in the Bible, and then it happened in the Bible, so God must be real.
No, I'm betting that he is having Samuel is having Saul given these things so that Saul can then give them to someone else somewhere else. He's not accepting the bread for himself. He's gonna. I'm betting. I haven't read this, but I'm betting he's got to take the bread somewhere and do something with it.
Okay, all right.
He's like, I think Samuel is like saying, here, you're gonna meet these 3 guys. They're gonna give you the tools that you're gonna need to go do some kind of fucking sacrifice or offering.
Okay,
that's my guess.
All right, fine. Okay?
Yep. When you arrive at Gibeah of God, where the garrison of the Philistines is located, you will meet a band of prophets coming down from the place of worship.
A band of prophets. Not just like a prophet, but a band of them.
And not just a couple. You're going to meet a couple prophets. No, a band. A band.
They talk in unison like, you will, blah, 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 blah. You know, like they speak. Since they're all prophets.
Like a band, right?
No, that's not. Yeah, no. No,
Okay.
A band is a lot.
Excuse you. They will be playing a harp, a tambourine, a flute, and a lyre. And they will be prophesying. I
was completely wrong there.
Fuck
I'm
you.
Sorry. not only are they musicians, but they're musicians who can tell the future.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. These are some witchy trombone players.
Yeah.
At that time, the Spirit of the Lord will come powerfully upon you, and you will prophesy with them.
Oh. You're a prophet too, apparently.
You're a prophet now, bitch.
I guess.
Boom, prophet. I didn't know that men had the power to just be like, you're a prophet now.
Well, God probably has the ability to make them a prophet. So, I mean, assuming God real,
I guess,
which is not, but assuming that, I guess God could make him a prophet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about a lot of things in this fucking book.
That is true. You will be changed into a different person, continued Samuel.
Okay.
I wonder if he's going to change his name.
I don't know.
Like, a lot of these people change their names.
If somebody told you that if you do this, you're going to be changed into a different person, would you go through with what you're doing?
I mean, it would, I would ask questions.
Right?
I would have questions. Like, can I still be a different person that's married to my current spouse?
Right.
Can I still have my children?
Well, I still like, banana nut bread.
Right.
That's one of my favorites.
Could I be richer in this other version so that I could afford things better? Not a yacht. I don't need a yacht.
Right. But maybe like a Tesla,
I don't need that either.
No?
I'm not about Musk.
I'm just saying. Tesla, though. It's nice. They're nice.
Whatever. I can't
Save
support Elon Musk. I cannot support Elon Musk.
Okay, whatever.
There are other electric cars out there.
I'm not a big fan of Musk either, but those cars, man.
There are other electric cars out there.
Yeah, and they aren't as good.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
That's a different subject for a different day. We're getting out of hand here. I'm just saying, I would ask questions.
Okay, all right.
I'm not opposed to being a different person.
Okay.
I would have questions as well.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, after these signs take place, do what must be done, for God is with you.
What must be done?
I mean, first I have to pee. Then I have to have some coffee.
Right, yeah.
And then I have to pee again.
Okay.
Then I need to drink some water because I'm probably dehydrated.
At some point, do you need to kill some people?
I have to check my planner.
Okay.
I'm just going through what I need to do when I wake up in the morning.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And I have to check my planner to see what the fuck I'm doing that day.
Right.
Because when I wake up, I do not remember anything ever.
Yeah.
Then what?
Then, I don't know, things and stuff.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, God is with you, and you're going to do magic and
things.
And you're going to do what you need to do, whatever it is.
Yes.
Then, after you've done the things you need to do that aren't specified, then go down to Gilgal ahead of me. I will join you there to sacrifice burnt offerings and peace offerings. You must wait for 7 days until I arrive and give you further instructions. If I was Saul, I would be like, can I talk to my dad first? This all seems like weird.
Right.
Like, this is all so sudden.
Right.
It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
As Saul turned and started to leave, it sounds like he's just shrugging and going, Booker.
Right.
Or like the Pete Davidson version of okay from SNL when he goes, okay.
Right.
As Saul turned and started to leave, God gave him a new heart.
A new heart?
A new one.
Jesus.
Like in addition to, or did he just change it?
I don't know. Like, did you swap it out? Yeah.
Exchange it. I don't know. Because if he has two, he could be a new Doctor Who. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And all Samuel's signs were fulfilled that day.
Okay. All those things that they said, they happened.
I want a new heart. Do you want a new heart?
I don't think they mean it physically. I think they mean like God instilled some sort of like thing into him and made him
like emotionally and spiritually.
Yeah, he's like a.
Why do you have to kill all my dreams?
I don't know. It'd be more fun to think it was a real heart though.
Right?
Just swapped it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That could be a book. I'm gonna write that story.
Yeah.
God gave me a new heart.
I mean, he did take a rib out of fucking Adam, so
he really did with his God LASIK vision.
Right. Yeah.
I remember. When Saul and his servant arrived at Gibeah, they saw a group of prophets coming toward them.
Okay.
Then the Spirit of God came powerfully upon Saul, and he too began to prophesy.
As was prophesied. It's amazing.
I know.
Right?
So
this totally means that God is real, right?
Samuel said these things are going to happen. And then the Bible said, and they all came true.
Yeah.
And now they're telling us
that it came true.
This is the thing that came true, which was already prophesied.
It's got to be a miracle, right? True. Like, this has got to be just, unbelievable.
This is totally proof of God's existence. I followed you. Yeah.
In no way whatsoever.
I totally believe now. I'm a believer.
No.
If I was suddenly a believer overnight, would you divorce me?
Yes.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh.
No, I'd have a conversation at least.
Again, I have questions.
Yeah.
I have questions.
I'd be like, I'd get on the podcast and be like, guys, I really need some fucking help. This is our address. I need you to show up.
Oh my God. Damn, you're going to dox your own wife?
I'm just saying, like,
Jesus.
you should take on God. I'm going to be like, oh, we got to fix this.
Yeah. Get a rope.
Right? Not a rope. Jesus.
I was just quoting an old, what was it? It was like picante sauce commercial. You don't remember?
You're quoting an old picante sauce? Is that how you say that?
Picante. Yeah.
Okay. You're quoting an old picante sauce commercial.
Yeah.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Well, somebody out there does.
I'm sure you're right. Sure you're right.
Get a rope. Because they use the wrong picante sauce.
Okay. All right. I got it.
You know.
I don't actually know.
You guys know. You listeners, you guys know.
I don't think they do.
They do.
No.
They do.
I'm usually right. Who knows what?
Okay, you know what? We only ever hear from the people that are like, wife is wrong and dumb. We have no idea.
And wife needs somebody to stand up for her.
Yeah.
You need somebody to say, yeah, I knew that.
I knew that commercial.
So somebody should reach out for wife and be like, yeah, I knew that commercial. If you know that commercial, don't just sit on the information. You got to share it and let wife know that you knew about it.
Yeah.
Because she really needs that support right now.
It's true. Now I got to go look it up and I have to fucking tweet it so that I can be right.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, when those who knew Saul, the old Saul,
the one with the new heart.
No, when those who knew the old Saul.
Oh, the old Saul, the old heart.
Saul, yeah. Okay. When they heard about it, they exclaimed, "What? Is even Saul a prophet?"
I'm kind of shocked myself,
Huh? How did the son of Kish become a prophet?
It's a great question. I'd say God, God.
You think I captured that correctly?
I think, yeah, sure.
Yeah. And one of those standing by let me read that again.
Okay.
And one of those standing there said, "Can anyone become a prophet no matter who his father is?" So that is the origin of the saying, "Is even Saul a prophet?"
Oh, wait, that's a thing? That's what it says?
So that is the origin of the saying, "Is even Saul a prophet?"
I'm definitely going to have to use that one sometime. Is even Saul a prophet?
Is even Saul a prophet?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that later.
Because, we have this issue with all these prophets out here these days.
Yeah.
So.
Or the next time that somebody's giving you grief on Twitter, and because they're know-it-alls and think they know everything,
right.
Then you could be like, "Sigh, is even Saul a prophet?"
Right.
It's a saying.
Yeah, it is.
Have you ever heard
I love how they just announce that things are sayings in the Bible. Right? And I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like if It's like if I came up to my kid and I was like, back in the 60s, they used to say things were groovy.
Right, yeah.
But only worse, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Like, we all know that groovy was a thing, but this is thousands of years old.
Right, right.
And it didn't live well. It didn't hold up.
No.
Like Friends, like the show Friends. It didn't
you would
hold
think
up over time.
being God's word, it would hold up. But
you would think that God would have that ability.
Yeah.
Since he can change hearts out.
Right. He can make us still think that that's the same as we're saying.
But it's not. Nobody in the history of ever has ever said that. Except for that one guy.
Right, yeah.
When Saul had finished prophesying, they keep saying prophesying, and I wonder if they mean prophesizing.
Who cares?
I do, because I love words.
But is it like prophesying the action of doing the prophesizing? Prophesizing could be the result of a prophesying.
No. I think you're wrong.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're wrong.
All right.
That's a grammar thing. We'll have to look that shit up.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
Or maybe they just mean the same thing.
I don't know.
Who knows?
When Saul had finished prophesying, he went up to the place of worship. Where have you been? Saul's uncle asked him and his servant. We were looking for the donkeys, Saul replied, but we couldn't find them, so we went to Samuel to ask him where they were.
And then I became king.
No, that's the end of what he says.
Okay.
I mean, this section continues.
Okay.
But he didn't go, he just stopped there.
Oh.
He just said, we asked Samuel where they were.
Okay.
That's why I used that tone.
Got it.
Oh? And what did he say? His uncle asked. He told us that the donkeys had already been found.
Yeah.
I mean, Saul is not...
He's not giving any extra information here.
Mm-mm. He's making people play 20 questions.
Right, yeah.
But Saul didn't tell his uncle what Samuel said about the kingdom. He was probably embarrassed. Like,
you think?
These two freaks came up and, like, were telling me stuff. And, like, I don't know. It sounds weird. I'm not about it. I'm not sure it's all real.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Or either that or maybe his uncle's a dick.
That could be.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, so later, Samuel called all the people of Israel to meet before the Lord at Mizpah.
All the people of Israel?
All the people of Israel.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
Did he send smoke signals? Or
I don't know.
Carrier pigeons?
I have no idea.
Did they have runners?
Maybe.
And he said, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, has declared. I brought you from Egypt and rescued you from the Egyptians and from all the nations that were oppressing you." So he's quoting God again.
Yeah.
Okay?
Do you think if God were to show up today, he'd say, "I rescued you from the Egyptians"? Because he loved to say that in the Bible.
He really did, but
it's kind of irrelevant these days.
I don't think that it would hold much weight.
Right. I'd be like, I never been there, dude. Like, what do I care?
None of my relatives, at least 5 to 10 generations back, have anything to do with Egypt.
Right.
So, I get that maybe that happened once, but not
get over it, dude.
Not in anything that impacts me today.
Right?
So,
yeah.
Get with the times, God.
Yeah.
But, continued, what's his name? Samuel quoting God.
Wait, Samuel? I thought this was
This is Samuel quoting God.
Oh, okay.
This is the Lord, the God of Israel, has declared, I brought you from Egypt and rescued from the Egyptians, blah, 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 blah. But though I have rescued you from your misery and distress, you have rejected your God today and have said, no, we want a king instead. Oh, so they weren't mad. Samuel and God weren't mad about who they were picking as king. They were mad that the people wanted a king at all.
Okay.
Because judges were supposed to suffice. Even though judges were basically kind of like kings because they were leaders who judged.
And also they failed it was back and forth. They would fail and they'd succeed. They'd fail and they'd succeed.
Yeah.
So it was a stupid system.
Yeah.
So they'd be if I was an Israelite, I'd be like, can we try something different? Because this keeps sucking.
We need somebody in charge to build irrigation that works.
Yeah. Right.
Across neighbors,
Sure.
If we have policemen on our area, they're not going to work well in somebody else's area. So could we have some kind of system? I don't know why I use policemen because I'm not a fan of policemen. I'm thinking sidewalks. That's a better example.
Okay.
Could their sidewalks line up with our sidewalks so that it's not we get to the end of our land and our sidewalk just fucking ends?
Right.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
We need somebody in charge to help the different areas pull it all together.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's why they wanted a king.
Yeah.
And God's like, fine, you don't want me anymore? And they're like, no, we do. But we need somebody here on earth to help. They're not. I think God has got it wrong.
God's a jealous little shit.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it.
The people are not saying by having a king, we denounce God.
Right. I mean, they would be
Clearly.
stupid to because God keeps fucking them up when he,
Right.
when they say things that they aren't supposed to say.
Exactly.
But instead, he lets them do the thing that he doesn't want them to do instead of just saying, we can do this really good the other way, and I'm God, so we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that. He's
Here,
just
come
like,
over here, guys.
he's like, well, I'm going to let you guys suffer.
Yeah.
And kill you.
Yeah.
Because,
And then be mean to you and mad at you for the suffering that you did.
Right. Because I'm awesome and I'm God, and I can.
I can.
Yeah.
I can. And my ways aren't yours to understand. Whatever. Now, therefore, present yourselves before the Lord by tribes and clans.
Okay.
They got to line up before God.
This sounds a lot like when they lined up at, remember when they lined up at Jericho and the guy had the
he had stolen the silver.
Things? They lined them up by tribes and clans.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this does
does not bode well.
based on the last time.
This is a little ominous.
Right?
So Samuel brought all the tribes of Israel before the Lord, and the tribe of Benjamin was chosen by lot. Then he brought each family of the tribe of Benjamin before the Lord, and the family of the Matrites was chosen.
Okay.
I don't know what a Matrite is.
It's a family.
Oh, okay.
I guess, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, the family of.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Matrite?
Sure. Why not?
And finally, Saul, son of Kish, was chosen from among them. But
Wait. Okay, all right. Go ahead, because I thought he was already chosen.
He's pre-chosen. He's pre-approved like a Visa
So
card.
is this just like a fucking...
That was funny, and you rolled right over it.
He approved like a visa. Yeah, I got it. Sorry. I apologize. That was funny.
He was...
Everybody else out there is laughing right now.
Fuck off. He was pre-approved to apply to be king.
There you go. Yeah. Pre-approved to apply.
Just like a Visa card.
Okay.
When you get all those junk mails that say, you've been pre-approved.
Right. Yeah.
To apply.
It's funny.
Just like everybody fucking
I'm laughing,
else.
I promise.
I hate you so much right now. Stop being mean to me this episode.
I'm not being mean.
You are. Stop it.
Okay, I'm stopping.
Stop. Get your shit under control.
It's under control.
Okay. So, all right. So they're lining up and all these people, and then one from each tribe was chosen. Saul, son of Kish, was chosen from among them.
Yeah.
But when they looked for him, he had disappeared.
Oh, no,
Where'd
not that.
Saul go?
What happened?
What happened? So they asked the Lord, where is he?
Yeah, where's Saul?
And the Lord replied, he's hiding among the baggage. Why?
Why? What the fuck,
And
dude?
Why is he hiding, and why among the baggage?
Right? It's ridiculous.
He was like, he got picked, and then he was like, excuse me, I'll be right back. I just have to go take care of something.
Right, yeah.
And then he went and hid behind the baggage.
Yeah, that's funny. That is really funny.
And God's like, he's over there.
Right, and God's like, I'm not fucking around. He's over there.
Yeah.
Go get him.
So they found him and brought him out, and he stood head and shoulders above anyone else.
Head and shoulders. He's an Ammonite.
Yeah. I think that's
right,
my
that's what we
secret
think.
belief.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Because the tribe of Benjamin were some nasty ass fucks, and I think that they fucked with the Amorites.
Sure.
Literally.
Yeah.
And I think that they are Amorites.
Sounds like a good reasoning to me.
Yeah. Then Samuel said to all the people, this is the man the Lord has chosen as your king. No one in all Israel is like him. And all the people shouted, long live the king!
Yeah.
Then Samuel told the people what the rights and duties of a king were.
Okay.
He wrote them down on a scroll and placed it before the Lord.
Oh.
Wait. Scroll, huh?
He told the Lord what the rules are?
No. He
wrote them on a scroll and placed them before the Lord.
Well, yeah, he's saying, here are the rules we've agreed upon.
Okay.
Oh, great God, who is in heaven powerful, blah, 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 blah.
Got it.
He's doing it for like a ceremony blessing thing.
Got it.
Then Samuel sent the people home again. Everybody across Israel, get over here. Okay, we did a vote and we wrote some shit down. Everybody from Israel, go home now. Really? Then Samuel sent the people home again. When Saul returned to his home at Gibeah, a group of men whose hearts God had touched went with him. I love it when God touches hearts, and I hate it when God doesn't touch hearts.
Right.
You know?
Or hardened hearts.
Yeah. It seems really willy-nilly how it happens.
It seems really shitty, and like, why do you get to choose who you're gonna, like, you're just, determining who's going to live and die.
Why don't you just touch all the hearts and make them all be nice?
Right, yeah.
Let's all be nice to each other.
Yeah, you're
Let's
God.
all have good hearts. Let's not have any hard hearts.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Totally.
But there were some scoundrels who complained. Scoundrels! Scallywags!
Yeah.
You herf-nerder.
Herf-nerder?
It's from Star Wars. What the fuck?
That's funny.
You
I thought it was nerf-herder.
That's what I said.
You said herf-nerder.
Did I really?
Yes,
oh my god. Dyslexia strikes
That's why
again.
I was laughing.
Oh my god. Did I really say that?
You did. You said herf-nerder.
Wow. That's really bad.
Luckily, it's recorded, so we can prove that.
No, I totally believe you on that one. I literally totally believe you on that one because I have done that shit before.
Yeah.
I am dyslexic, you know. Sorry, guys. Okay, nerf-herder.
Yeah.
How can this man save us?
Yeah,
These
how?
guys said.
Right.
And they scorned him and refused to bring him gifts.
Yeah.
But Saul ignored them. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
I have to use some parentheses voice.
Parenthesis voice. Okay.
Nahash, king of the Ammonites, had been grievously oppressing the people of Gad and Reuben who lived east of the Jordan River. He gouged out the right eye of each of the Israelites living there, and he didn't allow anyone to come and rescue them. In fact, all of the Israelites east of the Jordan, there wasn't a single one whose right eye Nahash had not gouged out.
Oh my gosh.
But there were 7,000 men who had escaped from the Ammonites, and they had settled in Jabesh Gilead.
Last I had heard, they were on good terms with the Amorites. Remember they said
Ammonites.
Ammonites. Oh.
These are different.
They're not Amorites. They're Ammonites.
Ammonites.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And that was the end.
That was the end.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a king now that was chosen by Lot, but not really.
Right.
And now we're going to find out what happens with this dude.
Is even Saul a prophet now?
Is even Saul a prophet? Yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
So tomorrow, we are going to be doing a Q&A.
Okay.
And then,
yep.
Sunday we'll be doing our replay of the week.
Yep.
Our weekly replay.
Yep.
And then Monday we will be back for 1 Samuel chapter 11.
All right. We will see you guys tomorrow for the Q&A.
Yep. Bye. Husband, it's the end. Tell the people where they can contact us.
You can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We're also really active on Twitter. Our handle is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, again? Okay, anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest.
But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where we're at.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Don't forget to support us on Patreon.
Yeah, every couple of weeks, we'll cover something in the news, a current event, or something we feel strongly needs to be discussed. And only Patreon subscribers get to hear our discussion.
That's right. It's all for our Patreon members as a thank you for their support. Join now for as little as $2 a month to get all of our extra content.
Go to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse.
Like and subscribe, leave an Apple review, join us on Twitter, support us on Patreon.
That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.